I remember talking to Dino De Laurentiis, who produced the id game Doom, the movie Doom, and I said, and we were pitching him something, and I said something effective, or you get the Doom effect, and I was kind of, it wasn't a compliment, right? And he said, well, what do you mean? What did we do wrong? And I was like, the idea that these beings from hell come to, open up a portal, right? And you're going to hell, and it's another planet, Mars. Where's the depth? Where's the lore? Why didn't it start off in ancient Babylon and they were arriving, entities from Mars? And this set up the beginning of what became our myths and, UFO lore later. Like, where was the depth, And I go, there's such a great idea there. You're putting hell on a different planet. Who's done that before, right? It was a brilliant concept in the beginning. But what, I would have started thousands of years ago in Earth's history, going back, Canaanites to Babylonians before then, and just going into like this deep connection between these alien entities that we came to think of as demons, and hell coming from another world, not just a mythos under our own. And because of that, the rest of it just became an action movie, and we feel it. When the lack of depth is there, we feel it. And, it was an interesting conversation we had, but I think Doom was a great example of that. You had this IP that could have gone so deep that we'd be like, wow. And the other thing I told him was, he goes, what do you think went wrong? And I said, I think you listened too much to the gamers and what the gamers care about. But I'll tell you what the gamers really care about. They're all going to have an opinion of what your movie should be. But what they really want is a great movie that they weren't expecting on the IP that they love. That's what they really want, except you're listening to their words. I know in their heart, that's what they really want. But if you're going to ask them, they're going to give you their opinion. And so it's just kind of one of those moments where you look at it and you go, there was an opportunity to get into so much depth and lore of the world, and it was just missed. And I think partly, probably just out of the necessity of getting productions done on time. And, okay, we got the Doom IP, and we got so-and-so wants to produce it, and so-and-so wants to direct it. Let's go. We just need a script, and that script better be done in 6 weeks. Rarely do you ever get a script that needs to happen that is great. Usually you have a script that someone's been trying to make forever. It's great, and no one can see it, and then finally they get it made, or it's based off a novel that was, mind-blowing.